Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Your gun doctor here. Often people in the comments call me Budget JGOD, discount true game data. And you know what? It doesn't even hurt a single bit. Because TrueGameData, the data guy, and JGOD, the ancient loadout master, are two great killers in the business. And you're putting me with those two together in one pot? That's amazing. Thank you. Big shout out to the haters for actually driving the algorithm. Little do you know, guys, every now and then we do respond to haters in the YouTube comments. I try to keep it positive. 95% I do just respond to positive people. But 5% you do respond to the haters. But it's quite funny because these people just keep talking on and on and on and on. I sometimes have them dropping another 10 comments in the same thread. And you know what? That's good for the video. So thank you for just driving the video furthermore forward. But on a serious note, yes, there are many creators making YouTube videos about Warzone loadouts. But the reality is me, Anthony, and Jay have three different complete approaches to what we're doing. Ever watched one of Anthony's video? He's an amazing statistic guy. Dude really cracks it out when it comes down to numbers and really finding out things. And he has a video going down on the idle sway and other shenanigans. Like he's really popping it. He's really putting out some gameplay too every now and then. And if you go over to the TrueGameData channel, there's really another hidden stat on the Warzone optics idle sway. No one is going to almost make a video about that or put that much work into it. Jay sometimes does, but Anthony is when you're looking for really the breakdown, super data, inside the data, downside the data. That's where Anthony comes in. I'm not even remotely interested to dive that deep into it because it does not matter for the way how I do my videos. But this is also where I got a lot of inspiration from. We're all like getting inspiration from each other. Like Anthony brings so much data to the table that helps us creators, Jay even, and me, to make more of our videos. And then we're looking at JGOD. He's fantastic. He's the ancient loadout master. He's been here forever already making his content, being like a very good force in the business. And he's making good loadouts. I mean, often I do say he's obviously a controller player, so he makes controller loadouts. I do make mouse and keyboard loadouts. He gives you some recoil patterns. He gives you the weapon stats. He breaks you down the numbers. He ranks the weapons. That's very important to tell you like how are they in comparison to each other and everyone. And these are all good things. But one thing I always found lacking in a lot of YouTube videos is, hey guys, this is loadout XYZ. It's very good. Play it. Maybe you get a recoil chart or not. And all these are legit ways of doing things. But I always found that it's very important to also show a certain amount of gameplay, but not only a certain amount of gameplay, to also explain the feel of guns and the more use case scenarios. Because that is my approach. My approach is I take some numbers, I take some data, and then we go down to the battlegrounds reality. Because data and numbers are nice, especially when you say, hey, you only need 3 headshots with a gun X to do it. And then we're like, sure, only 3 headshots with the RAL LMG, which goes like, that's not gonna happen. Maybe in 1 out of 20 cases, but not realistically 5 out of 10. Like when you're saying the OTS needs headshots to dominate and you're just landing headshots with the OTS because that gun is insane. And that's why I'm going for the real case scenarios, especially when I'm presenting loadouts and we're looking at effective damage ranges. Like when you're saying, okay, you're going to play a gun that is hip fire with an 8-meter effective damage range, then you'll need an AR that also is able to be pulled out on a 10-15 meter ratio. So you're not going to play an LMG with a bad ADS time together with a hip fire gun, because that's not going to work since an LMG is never be pulled out at 15 meters because the ADS time might kill you. Then you're going to play that together with a RAM 7, which you can actually pull out on 15 meters very easy, or an AK-47 Cold War, which you then can pull out extremely easy on that XM4 or whatsoever. The combination then for real time scenarios, that is extremely important, and that's what I like to deliver. Why are we talking about this though? I don't know. I kind of wanted to record this video because I found it so funny that people are kicking me in the nuts for this or trying to kick me in the nuts for my niche. But I do think my niche is extremely important because my niche just gives you real time experience guns that I play, because I play every single gun. I probably, like a lot of you, they play 1 or 2 guns, 3 guns. I've essentially played every goddamn single gun Call of Duty has to offer. And I've at least won a single game with every goddamn single gun the game has to offer. And I had looked at the recoil of every gun, and I tried to make the best loadout for every gun. And I can play every game. And that is very important to give people a realistic feel for it. I mean, sometimes a new gun comes out and it's going to be like, yeah, this is the loadout for it. You're going to play and you're like, yeah, but this loadout doesn't work, especially not for the average player. And I think it does help that I'm a mouse and keyboard player. I know most of you are probably console gamers. There's a lot of, like, maybe drop it in the comments below, please. Tell us, are you a controller gamer or a mouse and keyboard gamer? There's a huge amount of mouse and keyboard gamers obviously out there. And for them, these loadouts are also very important, especially considering that these loadouts also work on controller. Obviously, in some cases, especially in close quarter combat, some of my loadouts have sides that shouldn't have sides, or they are more made for mouse and keyboard because mouse and keyboard has just to face certain realities of no rotational aim assist and other shenanigans, where then you can play your guns different. Also, drawing the line to JGOD again, often does not use a scope where I do use a scope because it's like, doesn't matter if the iron sight might be a bit scuffed. If the aim assist helps you, you can fight with that iron sight. And on a mouse and keyboard, if the iron sight is scuffed, you're scuffed. You're not going to hit a single shot. You can't track people. You're dead. No rotational aim assist is going to be helping you. And that's like where I often try to fit in that niche of providing you even more bonus information. Top of providing cutting edge loadout, obviously, I like to also show you that they actually work. Because the number crunching is fine and good, but I do believe that seeing a gun actually in action and then proving that the certain scenarios, especially when you say just land XXX headshots, do work. I think it does make a huge difference, and it's very important for overall gun building to really prove, end of the day, that what you're doing has sense, has merit, and does pull off a result that we're looking for. Especially, and I can't emphasize that much enough, when you're saying, hey, EM2, you only need to hit 2 to 3 headshots to get the really good time to kill. And then you're like, oh, 2 to 3 headshots? Well, yeah, that's absolutely legit. This is working. And that's why I believe in giving you real-time experience from someone using these guns to then actually win games. Because I do believe with that information, plus then the actual information together, you can make yourself an educated guess if you want to play a certain weapon or if you don't want to play a certain weapon. Most important, I've always seen the art of loadout making as a sales pitch. I'm going to be showing you a gun. I'm going to be telling you what's good about it, what's bad about it, what could maybe be helping the gun to be better, how to build it, ups and downs, backs and forths, TDKs, some gameplay, and then I'm going to let you make your own educated decision. I'm not going to tell you this is the best, this is OP, this is brilliant. I'll be making a sales pitch to you about a certain loadout, and you'll be like, yeah, this makes sense. I would like to try this out. And be like, that is bullshit, full cab, get off my front page. What did we make this video now? I guess I just wanted to give you like a walkway, what you can expect in the future, even more from me. That is my style of making videos. That is my style of approaching Warzone content. And I do love gun doctoring around so much, finding good loadouts that are fun, that can fit in the meta, that are off meta, that bring joy to you. That's what I'm going to do with Vanguard. That's what I'm going to do with Warzone Pacific. And that's what you can essentially expect going further forward with the channel, plus the occasional variety games that we play too. So the budget JGOD or the discount TrueGameData is still there for you with the niche content, with the good loadouts. I hope you're enjoying it. Don't forget to subscribe to find your way back for more. Also, we do stream these things on Twitch TV P4wnyhof from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Thank you for everyone that has been here so far on the journey. Essentially, YouTube right now, and I can say this, covers more or less my house credit. And that's why I do really enjoy making these videos too. I mean, apart from just having fun doing this, waking up 4 a.m. in the morning, family sleeps, I make a YouTube video. It's also something that does actually help me in real life, takes away a lot of stress, because we all know how it is. Paying your rent is probably one of the most annoying and stressing things in the world. And if you have something that covers that straight up, that's just fantastic. So thanks to everyone that's here supporting, not having an ad blocker running, watching the videos. See you in the next video.